Here we go again. Hello again, PCQI, and welcome to our warning letter review segment. In today's topic, we're going to be covering FSVP. This particular warning letter is concerning fresh fruits and vegetable FSVP non-compliance. So the warning letter was issued March 8, 2023. I remove all of the particulars, the name, the company, and all that. I just want to get to the essence of the warning letter to be able to share with our fellow PCQIs so we can learn from these type of letters issued by FDA. So basically it starts, dear owner, okay? November 14th of 2022, the FDA conducted an FSVP inspection of your firm. They also conducted an inspection on August 9th through August 24th of 2021. These inspections were conducted to determine compliance with the requirements of Section 805 of the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, 21 U.S.C. Codes 384 Section A, and the FSVP program implementing regulation in 21 CFR Part 1 subpart L. The FSVP regulation requires that importers perform certain risk-based activities to verify that human and or animal food they import into the United States has been produced in a manner that meets applicable U.S. food safety standards. And then they actually put a link for the FSVP webpage link on the site. You can just Google the FDA warning letter and you'll show up on the link. If not, go to fda.gov and just put in warning letters and it will direct you to the right links should you need more information on FSVP related warning letters. Now let's continue. During the most recent inspection, we found that you are not in compliance with the requirement of 21 CFR Part 1 subpart L for the foods you import. Because of this significant violations, you are not in compliance with Section 805 of the FD&C Act. Okay, so as you can see, they're using the word compliance, right? So guess what our channel is all about? It's all about compliance. So let's go back to that regulatory, right, aspect of it. So take a look at 805 as well of this act. So then you have a better clarification. In this particular example, I've only seen it one part where they actually moved it to that violation, for this type of warning letter. Knock on wood, we don't see anymore. But at the conclusion of this inspection, our investigator provided you with the form FDA 483A or 483A FSVP observations. During the closeout meeting, you told our investigator that you understand your deficiencies and would respond within 15 business days. So that's quite a clue right there for PCQI. So if you are dealing with warning letters, it's strictly says it right there that you need to respond in 15 days. So the warning letter continues, we have not received your response to the form FDA 483A issued on November 14th, 2022. Your significant violation of the FSV regulation are as follows. You did not develop, maintain, and follow an FSVP as required by Section 805 of the FD&C Act and 21 CFR Part 1.502A. Specifically, your firm did not develop an FSVP for any of the foods you import. Now, they actually listed those fruits and vegetables, the food products that are on the warning letter. So it's very, very specific to the product being handled by this importer. The above violations are not intended to be all-inclusive list of violation of the FSVP requirements. It is your responsibility to ensure that you are in compliance with Section 805 of the Act and implementing regulation in 21 CFR Part 1 subpart L, which is the FSVP clause. As a responsible official of a facility that manufactures, processes, packs, or holds foods for human or animal consumption in the United States, You are responsible for ensuring that your overall operation and the products you distribute are in compliance with the law. So now you've seen me in other videos where I discuss the 21 CFR or the Code of Federal Regulation. It's the law, and it says it right here in this warning letter. So if you are conforming to a Code of Federal Regulations, then you know it is the law. They actually said it right here. This letter notifies you of our concerns and provides you an opportunity to address them. If you do not adequately address this matter, we may take further action. For instance, we may take action under Section 801 of the U.S.C. Code 381 to refuse admission of the food you import, which appear to be in violation of Section 805. All right. So I'm shortcutting all of these acts because they're just so long, right? I mean, they're actually listing all of the particular U.S.C. codes that they can implement in refusing admission of your food products, which is very, very expensive. I've seen penalties of a daily holding fee of containers from $500 to up to $2,500 per day, depending on location and the process of your container, if it's refrigerated or not. Okay, so it gets expensive, and after a while then you're charged with product disposal, especially in this case it's fruits and vegetables. Okay, it continues on. We may place these foods you import in the United States on detention without physical examination, which is also known as DWPE, when you import the products. Okay, you can find DWPE info relating to FSVP import alert at this website. So they actually list the link. In addition, the importation or offering for importation into the United States of an article of food without the importer having an FSVP that meets the requirements of Section 805 or the FSVP regulation is prohibited under Section 301. Now they're just adding it, right? So now it's getting deeper and deeper on this particular warning letter. And now here it is. It says you should respond in writing within 15 working days from your receipt of this letter. Your response should address the specific things you are doing to correct any violations. You should include in your response documentation and information that would assist us in evaluating your correction. For example, documentation of changes you made, such as copy of your FSVP, records to demonstrate implementation of your FSVP, and any additional information that you wish to supply relevant to your compliance with the FSVP regulation. If you believe that you are not in violation of the FD&C Act, include your reasoning and any supporting information for our consideration. If you cannot complete all corrections within 15 working days, you should explain the reason for your delay and state when you will correct any remaining violation. Then please send your reply to FDA, give the address, the contact person, phone number, etc., on that letter. Now, the last part of it, let me repeat it. Okay, so if you are dealing with a warning letter violation, it says if you cannot complete all correction within 15 working days, you should explain the reason for your delay and state when you will correct any remaining violations. Now, when we handle warning letter responses to the FDA, we create these milestones of explanation. For example, in this particular FSVP, maybe there's other stuff that you needed to perform, certain hazard analysis that might take you a while to put together. Some FSVP programs, depending on your risk level, requires you to do an on-site visit, and that might not happen. Or if you are just filling out paperwork and you need things to be translated from different languages, because when you're submitting an FSVP program, it has to be in the official language of the United States, which is English. So we see this a lot sometimes with our foreign client when they have all of these foreign language paperwork that we end up translating records from the native tongue and having them translated so we can then submit along with the English translation to the FDA for consideration. So be mindful. I know it's hard. You're very stressed out once you receive these things, but look within the letter content. It tells you what to do, and there are certain guidelines. So FDA even provides a contact person for you to be able to respond. Okay? So should you need assistance on dealing with these type of warning letters, please reach out to us, info@Consultaire Inc. or services@interlinkiq.com or services@consultaireinc.com. Anyways, or comment below. I know I might have missed some steps. Perhaps you might need some other explanation on an FSVP program that we can create another video just specifically to address that for you. Once again, PCQI, thank you for subscribing to our channel. Once again, PCQI, thank you for your time. Stay strong and stay positive. Have a good day. Contact us. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks again, PCQIs. Have a good one.